and welcome to the second video in my fall hair color series. So we're going to start off the same way we usually do with our BW2 powder and our Salon Care 30 volume developer. This is just kind of the basis that I use for usually all coloring processes if I'm not trying to go blonde, because today we're going to achieve an Auburn look. A very nice, beautiful, brownish, reddish, kind of tone look. So yeah, I'm just going to start with just those two products, and I'm just going to run that throughout the hair like I did in my previous video. One problem that I really don't want to run into is like being super repetitive in these videos. So I'm not trying to like dwell too much on what the products and stuff are. But definitely y'all in the comments below, let me know like what I can do to improve these videos for y'all. If y'all need me to slow down so I can explain things a little bit more clearly to y'all, just let me know. Any type of suggestions, any type of thoughts, you can definitely leave them down in the comments below. And then one disclaimer that I really want to make in this video is, for this particular video, it's not necessarily a tutorial, because bro, like I messed up so many times before finally getting the color that I really wanted to get for this hair. Like I made so many mistakes. So this is giving very much a what not to do type of video. But like, I still wanted to post this because I just wanted to show you all that like when it comes to bleaching and coloring hair, it really is such a big trial and error process. And it's not always something that you're going to get right on the first try. And like, I just really want to encourage everyone, like, even if you get a color that you don't intend to on the first try and try again. Like, definitely if you get a color that's too bright, a color that's too dull, you can always kind of do something to whatever wig or whatever like hair you're working with to get like the color you intend to get. Because I'm telling y'all, like I bleached this hair like 3 different times to get this Auburn hair color, and that, when I think back to it, that was literally so unnecessary. I definitely feel like I could have achieved this hair color within just 1 to maybe 2 in the max, 2 max bleachings. Like a third bleaching was definitely very much unnecessary. But this goes to show y'all that like no matter what, don't give up on trying to achieve the hair color that you're trying to achieve. And like it really doesn't matter like what you do to the hair, like you can definitely try and get that hair color that you're trying to achieve, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm rambling, but yeah, this is just a whole lot of clips of me of just bleaching the hair. Like I said, I did end up bleaching this hair 3 times, so I'm only going to show y'all probably like 2 of the times that I bleached this hair, because I felt like it was unnecessary to insert a 3rd clip of me bleaching this hair, because at this point it's like, girl, you doing the same thing, like come on, let's move on to the next step. But yeah, as you know, I'm just making sure make sure all that bleach gets on the hair thoroughly. Each strand is thoroughly coated. There are no missing pieces. You know me, I definitely love to use my hands to spread the bleach around, because like I feel like brushes are only really necessary for real when you're like applying it to like certain sections and stuff like that. But if you're really trying to make sure that the bleach is spread evenly throughout the hair, I would definitely recommend using your hands. Your hands are just able to easier I was not speaking English then, y'all. But I feel like your hands are more easily able to distribute that bleach product all around the hair. So definitely like use your hands. It just makes the whole process easier. And yeah, that's what I'm just doing to the hair for now. And I just wanted to mention, whenever I'm not looking like on camera or whenever I'm looking off screen, I'm not even going to cap to y'all, 9 times out of 10, actually 10 times out of 10, whenever I'm bleaching hair, I'm probably watching like a show or something. And right now I'm watching All American. Well, by the time I'm making this voiceover, I done finished the season and everything, but I was watching All American at the time. Bro, I don't include no spoilers, but I be getting to like the juicy parts, so my facial expressions just look weird. That's the reason why. But yeah, I just finished the season of All American. It was lit. All American season 4, where you at? I'm waiting for you. But yeah, I just wanted to include that, because I feel like, because looking back at this, I feel like I'm looking off screen so much and I look so goofy doing that. But like y'all, I just be so engaged like in whatever I'm watching sometimes. Once again, going off on a tangent, let's get back to the video. So after I was done applying bleach to the entire wig, I went ahead and wrapped it with aluminum foil just so it can lighten and process a little faster. And like literally from my like application time to the time I started first applying bleach to the wig to the time I finally rinsed out the bleach for the wig, it has sat in the hair for about, I want to say 50 minutes if I'm not mistaken. I think it was about 50. But yeah. So after washing the bleach out, I used this Isoplus shampoo, and I decided to follow healthy hair rules, and I let the wig air dry like overnight and everything. And like, yeah, I was kind of disappointed with how it came out. The closure had definitely lifted a whole lot lighter, well, not a whole lot, but a little bit lighter than the rest of the hair. And I wish like that the entire like wig had lifted to the same level that the closure had, but it didn't. So I was like, it's okay, we're just gonna go in with a second round of bleach. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of sectioning the hair. I pinned the closure away because I wasn't gonna touch it with bleach the second time. And I used the same bleach and the same volume developer to just apply bleach to this wig for the second time. And yeah, I'm really about to just kind of bleach this wig for the second time. And once I was done letting that process for another 45 minutes, I rinsed it out with my Isoplus shampoo and then deconditioned with my silicone mix. And I added these 3 dyes to it. I literally thought to myself, y'all, this was it. I was finna get my Auburn hair color. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and watercolor that thing. I mixed all the dyes inside there. Well, let me not lie to y'all. I mixed probably like a quarter of a bottle of each dye in there. That's what that mixture consists of. And then I sprayed my lace with like the Got2b to keep it from staining from the rest of the dye. And I blow dried that. And then, as you know, I go over that process like about 2 to 3 times to really make sure that my lace doesn't get tinted or stained in any way from the dye. And I went ahead and just massaged that dye into my hair, just making sure it kind of gets soaked thoroughly in there, literally finger combing my way through the hair to just make sure that dye reaches even the middle parts, to make sure there aren't no spots that are missed and everything. And afterwards, I kind of let that sit in there for 15 minutes, and this is the color that I came out with while the hair was still wet. But looks can be deceiving, because this is how it looked like when it was dry. And I was just like, bro, you know, I'm kind of sick of this. So I added these dyes to it to kind of correct that color. But mind you, this was only after I did go in with a 3rd round of bleach. And when I went in with that 3rd round of bleach, it was with 40 volume developer, which I should have never done because the hair ended up being a bright red. And I didn't even film this process because A, like I said earlier, I didn't want to be too repetitive, and B, like that round of bleach was literally so unnecessary. But after I did that round of bleach, I did add those dyes that I showed previously, and this is how I officially got my Auburn hair color. And before I finally end off this video, I just want to get on my little soapbox for just a minute and just say that once again, like, It doesn't matter how many times you bleach your hair, how many times you dye your hair, there's always a way to kind of get that hair color that you want. Like, even though I bleached this wig like 3 times, I've colored it with multiple different dyes and everything, I still ended up like achieving this Auburn hair color that I want. And I was also very scared that this hair color was kind of turning into the hair color that I did in my previous video, which was like the amber hair color. But to show y'all that this is a different hair color, here goes my amber wig. Like, as you can see, this wig is like a whole lot redder than this hair is. Like, this Auburn is a whole lot more, I don't want to say, well, yeah, it's a whole lot more natural looking. It's just a little browner, whereas to my amber is just redder. It looks a little bit more unnatural and everything. So yeah, these are definitely 2 different colors for sure. But yeah, that is all for today's video. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe if you feel obliged to, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bye.